Oh, hi. What's up?
Oh, wow.
Just having a little bit of a celebratory Saturday today. We're brewing beer number 50. Yeah, beer number 50. So we were trying to think about like what we could make, something kind of special. We still are not totally set up for a lager type situation, but we're gonna do the next best thing today.
We're experimenting with yeast.
Yeah, doing some yeast experimenting. So I think it is a good 50 brew, a good kind of experimental yet traditional. Is that? No. Okay. Never mind.
It's totally experimental.
Okay.
To try to get a traditional flavor, but modern. I don't know. That does not make sense.
I don't know. I think it kind of does. So today we are going to make a Pilsner adjacent beer. We're throwing pineapple in there because we're a couple of fruits who like to put fruits in our beers. And also we're gonna play around with color and gonna add some beets, make it red. The whole reason for this is came up with a name called Love in the Gut, which is kind of funny, but also anyone who's in Newfoundland and familiar with Kitty Vitty, you know, the gut, the harbor, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, and so it's gonna be like a little love letter to Brewing and Kitty Vitty because Aaron worked there a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And yeah, you blew it. You blew the punchline. And we fell in love around that summer when he was first working there. And
It's not because I worked there. It's because I fell in love.
and we got free beer. We're starting today's tastings with. It's a new release from Kitty Vitty, a new / old release. We had one. There was one last year in a cute little stubby bottle, but it is the Son of a Critch Lager, which I gotta say reminds me of the old school Kitty Vitty Lights and Kitty Vitty Premiums. Do you feel that way? So one of our first official hangs, if you will. I being super romantic and cool, asked him if he wanted me to pick up some beer and chips. So I think the first beer we drank together was
a sweet little ex-Pentecost.
I think the first one I bought was either light or premium. They were my go-tos at the time. Yeah, so this beer really reminds us of that. So it's fun that it's back. And Son of a Critch is quite the lovely little throwback kind of show. And then our love produced this. I guess we should actually be filming some of the brew instead of us just drinking and talking about making beer. Look how cool this is. What did you just do?
I cooked it or baked it so I would get rid of some of like the vegetable flavors.
That's the beets, that is.
Yes, and it converts sugar.
Bring the beets back.
So we're not only getting like the beets, but we're also getting sugars and the color and all of that fun stuff.
So just like a traditional German.
Yes, very traditional.
I mean, if any other time and you saw a color like that, you'd probably have to go to the emergency room, but coming out of your hose. But this is, we wanted to make a funky and colored and hopefully red beer. So that's really cool.
Cool.
And what were you saying earlier? If we don't get the desired color?
We can dry hop with beets.
Dry hopping with beets, imagine.
I've never heard of this beer.
Really?
What? It's new. It's classic.
Iceberg? What is this? What is this?
I literally used to do tours for this. I used to have to explain all the water particles and like parts per million Like, it's pretty sick. It's really cool.
It is. It's a great. it is a great gimmick beer and like so refreshing. Like
Very clean. They add minerals in order for the malts to like actually disperse sugars, so that it's really,
we are transporting back to 2017 with tour guide Aaron. I think my favorite thing about Iceberg is not having it for a while, and then when you have one, you're like, yes, this is such a good beer. So our next QB adventure is the St. John's International Women's Film Festival Kitty Bitty American Pilsner. The closest we could get to the old Continental Pilsner, which was at one point like the newest, hottest thing that Kitty Bitty was making.
Well, it was a seasonal, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it would keep coming back. It was my favorite for a while. That's when I started drinking.
And so there's a picture I'll probably put in the video of him for my 30th birthday. I wanted to make a like ultimate cheese pizza. Everybody was tasked at bringing a cheese. Yeah, we always do this. But he brought his Continental Pilsner and some spicy goat cheese, wasn't it? The sriracha goat cheese. I just had some pulled pork wonton nachos from Bernard Stanley and their mac and cheese. Washed that down with the 1892, which is another one of those kitty bitty beers that we don't have a lot. We use it in cooking quite a bit, and then when you have it, you're like, I need myself an 1892. So the only thing I feel like can top that wonderful meal is a Camus Thomas. And please, sir, tell us, you are the one who loved Com Tom first.
Who, me?
Yes.
It made me do the splits on a kitty bitty Christmas party dance floor.
Say that 3 times fast.
Exactly.
Aaron was a big fan of Com Tom, so you really took to the new craft beers very quickly. I was like, oh, these are too hoppy for me.
Craft beers took to me.
And I couldn't. But one night we were out to Adelaide a couple of summers ago, and I was like, I'm having a Com Tom. So it took a few years, but Com Tom is your like all-time favorite local beer. Is that correct?
Double IPA.
There we go. But yeah, now I'm like, oh, we could use a Com Tom today.
Space Puffin, close second, and Rough Waters IPAs across the board.
V-True, yeah.
And Backloop.
Yeah, so we're thinking, double IPA.
This is nostalgic.
Oh. So yesterday we kegged this. It's our first, it's only been a day, so really shouldn't really have any expectations here. It's definitely not ready. Me neither. But hopefully it carbs. That's like if it carbs, I feel like
Clean.
yeah.
Those are too hoppy.
I don't know. I think I just need it to carb. Stay tuned. So, you saw the picture in the video. The beer got carbed. It tastes really good. Mr. Brewmaster, what are your
I love it.
thoughts?
It's great. I want to do it again. Is that it?
Super happy with how it tastes. What do you think? The fruitiness kind of pairs well with the earthiness and the bitterness from some hops. So, cheers.